Hey, so this is our pump completely disassembled with the parts spread. So here we have the base frame, the different bearing mounts, the motor, the impeller. We have our couplers and shaft collars. This is the impeller shaft. These are the casing parts. This is the transmission shafts, and then these are the pulley blocks and the keyways. For the most part, everything is 1/10 scale. The only exception we had to make just for, realistic purposes is that it's not the exact height to scale. But for the most part, everything is 1/10 scale. So yeah, we're gonna start putting everything together. All right, so we've got all of the bearing mounts on and the casing, inside mount. I'll just held on to the base frame with these screws. So now we're gonna start putting the shafts together. Press fit.
Press fit.
All right, so this is how the transmission shafts go together. The transmission shaft for the impeller side and the motor side are the exact same. So we've got the keyway, and then they're retained axially with just basically a set screw. So this goes on here, can't move, and then we'll tighten down this guy and we'll be good to go. All right, so this is with the transmission shafts fully assembled. Oh wait, there's no collar on that one, but you can see that the collar and the coupler, they're designed in such a way where they have enough, thickness, not just be super thin, but once they're pressed on, them being pressed on actually retains the bearing. You can see that here, how the shaft is stepped down, and then once the collar is pressed on, then it retains the bearing. All right, so this is the belt. We just printed it out of TPU, so here's it going in. It's fully tensioned and on there. It also works with any of the steps. There we go. And also, if you can see here, just for the just to make sure that the flat belt doesn't like to walk off, I included a little bump on there, so that way the belt will want to ride up onto the bump and not want to walk off the side. So here we go. All right, so before we put in the impeller, we're just going to do a quick spin test.
Telemetry recovered.
All right. So. All right, we lowered the power a little bit, so here we go, test 2. All right, so now we have the coupler pressed on to the shaft, and the bearings are also pressed on. This is the faceplate of the casing, so now we just have to press on the impeller. We're good to go. All right, so we're gonna do another test with just the faceplate of the impeller off, just so that you can see the impeller spinning. So one thing to note about our impeller casing is that we incorporated the bearing mount or the bearing holder into one of the faceplates. That's because it's really important that the impeller is concentric to the casing, whereas if it was separate, there's really no guarantee that they would be perfectly concentric. All right, here we go. Alright, so we have the impeller casing on. So let's give it a final spin up.